They're rich. Are you sure they're like the rest of us? Isn't there something just a tad bit off about them? Is it plain old snobbery? Maybe. Wait, would you call this behavior just a tad bit off? Anyway, Ready or Not. It's a black comedy horror from 2019 and directed by Matt Bettinelli-Olphin and Tyler Gillette. Grace, played by Samara Weaving, is marrying into the rich Ledomas family, and she has all the apprehension and excitement of a new bride. Her groom seems to be a Prince Charming, handsome, and even willing to overlook the fact that there might be a small part of her that's marrying him for his money.
I can't believe that in half an hour, I will be a part of the Ledomas gaming dynasty empire.
Dominion. We prefer Dominion.
His family, though...
Colleen, it's nice to see you. Brown-haired niece. You continue to exist.
Well, no family is perfect. After the wedding, she's informed that the family has an old ritual. Anyone who marries into the family has to play a game with the rest of them at the stroke of midnight. It is a kind of initiation. She is made to pick a card to determine which game to play. She picks hide and seek. The bride has to hide and the rest seek her. She assumes they're just being eccentric, but we, the audience, can feel the tension as we've seen the trailer, and we know that there's something more sinister at play. They're out on a hunt and hunt to kill. A legend in their family says any new member who picks hide and seek has to be sacrificed before dawn. But what are the consequences of not doing so? No one's sure. But hey, why risk it? And besides,
tradition!
It is a fairly original concept, though the idea that the super rich are abnormal, sinister, or even non-human has been explored in such movies as Society. It also draws inspiration from Clue, the most famous of children's game played out in a house movies.
What's a matter of life after death? Now that he's dead, I have a life.
The tension is well maintained as all the possibilities brought up seem to be open till the very end. It is interspersed with well-timed humor and does not pull back on the gore, and the humor and the gore are not mutually exclusive either.
Oh my God!
The movie is also easy on the eye with a beautiful house, beautiful costumes, and a beautiful leading lady. As a result, its 95-minute runtime passes by quickly. Samara Weaving is no stranger to horror, having played the female lead in Mayhem and The Babysitter. However, it is in this movie that she comes into her own. She is practically in every scene of the movie. She is expected to depict a wide range of emotions, from coping with being out of place among her wealthy in-laws.
Smile, please. The more natural, the better.
To willing to do whatever it takes to survive, all the while adding a touch of comedy.
He wanted to get married.
No, I'm sorry.
And she never disappoints. The rest of the cast is entertaining as well. Every character has a distinct, albeit exaggerated and cartoonish personality. The patriarch, the crazy domineering spinster aunt, the loyal-to-death butler, the gold-digging wife, and many more. If I have to pick one standout, it would be Adam Brody's character, who has taken to alcoholism to deal with the family tradition. The movie could have taken the easy route and made all the characters outright psychopaths. Instead, every character married into this family or participating in this crazy ritual is given a motivation, apart from being rich, of course, giving them depth. Some of them fear the consequences of breaking the family tradition, though none of them are sure what they are.
If we don't find her and perform the ritual, we're all dead.
Some characters, including Adam Brody's Daniel, are reluctant and unsure of what they're doing.
And today's video is called Getting to Know Your Crossbow.
The younger ones are following their parents' example. The butler, well, he loves his masters, and so on. However, I felt they could have expanded on the motives a bit further and evolved it into a theme. They could have shown us how irrational beliefs and customs at large come into being.
Any vampires around these parts, Pa?
Wouldn't be at all surprised.
Be it monster legends or witch hunting. The groundwork is laid. We have a bunch of everyday people. They each have their own very human aspirations and follies.
I thought you were going to be the new me, but I'm not going to let you hurt my family.
Though their individual motives may vary, the upshot is an entire clan bought into a horrible and irrational tradition which perpetuated over time. Since the ritual being depicted here is so outlandish, it could have still maintained its light-hearted comedic tone while making larger social commentary. It could have been weightier on themes and more impactful. As it is, Ready or Not gets a solid 7 paws out of 10. What is your favorite Crazy People Are Rich movie? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is the Disembodied Voice, signing out.